It's red. I told y'all we'd be back live again, man. Y'all know I got fucking pizza. Y'all know I got some motherfucking pizza, bro. What y'all thinking? What y'all thinking? Hold on. Let me show y'all how this motherfucker looking real quick. Yeah, I took a few bites already. I ain't gonna lie. I digged in it already, y'all. But you know I had to get that good old Sanders pizza. That's my favorite. If you know, you know. This pizza, it's that wood fire pizza, bro. It hit different. It's fresh, too. They just made it for me. Bro. 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 This right here, look at that, bro. Look how just nicely it's toasted on there. The pizza ain't looking like that. I don't want it. It's not burnt. That's perfectly cooked. Cooked to perfection. Yeah, man. Maybe I was just fake bullying eating. You know, like I told y'all, today was a solution. I found plenty of solutions for my things for today, and I was happy about it. Yo, what's up with Danny, boy? What's poppin'? Welcome back, man. We're back in the live, my boy. How's your day been going? You know, we over here eating on this good pizza. You know, you can't go wrong with no good pizza. Mmm. Added pineapples, olives, a little bit of meat. Mm-hmm. Nothing crazy and spectacular, but it's hitting. It's hitting. And what I like, you know, today, I was talking to one of these females I know, and, you know, she has a kid and stuff. I thought it was kind of cool because she said today, she was like, you know, the best part about, like, if a female doesn't see, you know, what she thought, or she doesn't see what she wants into you, it's okay. Like, sometimes guys, you know, females that think a guy's supposed to be what they're looking for, but then, like, you know, later down the line, or comes to find out, she's like, nah, I don't want to be with this guy. That's normal. But once you make that choice, you know, you can't get mad to try to come back, and then you're like, damn, this person doesn't treat me the same, or this person treats me more fucked up than before, or something. Nah. I mean, I'm gonna treat you right, but still, you should have at least the decency. Hella traffic on the 80, facts. This shit backed up. I bet right now. It's traffic like a motherfucker. You over here mobbing listening to me on the road. It's Red's Radio. Only pushing a BMW right now. But like I said, the whole point is, it's not about just, you know, what I like about a solution is, I think as men, once we figure out, you know, some women aren't gonna, we're not gonna be like, you know, we might be in a relationship with somebody and they might see us as, hey, this is supposed to be the man I want to stay with for the rest of their life. And she'll tell you that, you know, not you telling her that, you know, you ain't even made the choice if you want to stay with this female or not, but she already makes the choice. And like I said, it's not that she's lying. She just, they haven't made it up a decision. So us guys, we get mad at a female and think she playing games or this and that, but sometimes they don't be playing games. They don't know, you know. They don't know. They still uncertain about themselves, so they got to figure out a solution. Excuse me. And it's just, that's why I told y'all, you know, I could never blame her for, you know, us not being together. It's not her fault. It was a choice she made. It was my choice to, you know, leave her and do all that extra stuff after I found out she was cheating. But that's because I found out something. I just didn't feel like it was right. So I'm like, yeah, fuck it, dude. I give up. But I mean, at the end of the day, you know, she was still doing her thing. Like, I wasn't even tripping on it. Like, you, baby. Like, if I'm not the man you want to be with, just let me know. I know I don't fit the criteria for everybody, but I know one thing is I'm going to take care of my family, and you ain't going to hear my family starving. You ain't going to hear my kids acting. I'll tell you one thing, that I ain't even going to get a bad letter from the school. I ain't going to have to worry about them getting sick because my kids going to know better. Like, it's just common sense, bro. Like, I've been raised on a common sense lifestyle. When you're raised by the state, you know, I was raised by the government. So when I was raised by the government, it taught me how to take care of my own family at an early age, bro. So like I said, sometimes a female might think like, hey, this guy's not going to take care of us. But the whole time you might take care of her better than she thinks, but she just don't believe in you. And it's not that she didn't believe in you. She just, it was never going to work. Because like, that's the thing. If she believed in you, she'd still be right here. You know what I mean? That's why I hate that she says I'm proud of you. You ain't proud of me. Because if you were proud of me and you believed in me, you'd be with me right now. We chilling, eating pizza, you know, chilling. Real ones know. My boys know. So it's like, it's something I try to teach my young men, my younger generation, because, you know, I got a lot of younger people that look up to me now. And it used to not be like that, but now they looking up to me on the music and everything. And I just want you guys to understand that. You know, don't like I said, not even just don't get your heart broken, but don't think there's not a solution after everything, even with females and relationships. I'm telling you, there's a solution to fucking everything. Literally, bro. It literally is, bro. Like, do you not understand if somebody goes and does a crime, right? Like, you know, let's say the people just recently with the shooting or the murder or whatever, you know? When you go do a crime, they hit you with these charges, right? When they hit you with the charges, that's supposed to be a solution for the crime. Now, it's not going to say that you're going to stop doing crimes. No, it's not telling you any of that. But it's called, hey, this is the punishment for it, and this is our solution of what they did. And so, like, it happens with a lot of things, bro. You'll be shocked, dude. There's a solution to everything. Every fucking thing, dude. And it's fucking crazy. But that's why I said there's good solutions and then there's bad solutions. So you got to know which solution is you trying to get. We only want the good solutions. If you're talking bad solutions, go somewhere else. That's how I feel. I don't want that good energy. Bro, it's always like this, but not using my mom's whip. Hell yeah. I see we got some likes. We got a couple people up in here. It's been a nice day. I'm exhausted today. I ain't gonna lie, I'm exhausted. But it's alright. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. Y'all hear me? We're gonna get to it. We're gonna eat this last piece of pizza right now. Like I told y'all, man. I'm trying to do more pizza food reviews. I was finna go get some Mexican food, but when I pulled up, they were packed. So I just said, fuck, I'll go get some pizza, bro. Pizza only $6 anyway, so it was like, cool. That's what I mean. I try to do under $10 a meal. Oh, that's when you winning. But some meals I'll be spending like 30, 25, 40. Like when I go to Benibachi or Benihana, you know the Benibachi I meant to say? That's the truck on wheels, which is like basically a mobile Benihana. Them niggas charging $50 a plate for a bowl. That shit like $60. One thing I want y'all to learn is, you know, because I mean, I've learned too, you know. I've been in like, you know, whatever so-called girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever y'all doing, working towards a relationship since, you know, what I'm talking to you about. And like, with the lessons that I learned from my ex, it has made me more prepared for the future. It's more prepared for any type I'm in a situation. Um, that's why I said, like, when I have something bad to me, I don't take it as a bad negative situation. I try to find a solution and look at it as a positive. Because everything in life that happens to you is a positive. whether it's good or bad, because you're learning from it. Whether it's a good learning experience or a bad learning experience, you still learn from it. And that's what I'm saying. Like, one thing it taught me is like, I could learn how to be a better man for the future. I could learn how to watch the signs. And once I start seeing them, I already start letting go or at an earlier convenience instead of a later convenience so it doesn't hurt me and affect me as much. Uh, Focus on yourself. That's the thing. Like, a woman likes a man focused on themselves. That's the best thing. And I've been focused on myself, but I always thought women like a person that's focused on the relationship. But really, that's not what they want at all. Because when I was focused on the relationship and I'm all about the relationship, look what it got me. Cheated on and then lied to. And now look, I'm by myself. So that's why I try to tell y'all, not everything is going to be picture perfect all because the relationship seems well or whatever. You'll figure it out soon. It's not what it is. And it sucks because all that is lack of communication, bro. That's all it is. If she wasn't happy about something, she could have communicated it. If she felt like she wanted me to work on something or she wanted me to do this or that, you got to communicate it. Because if not, us as men, we going to do what we want to do. Like I said, women always say, oh, I do what I want. But us as men, we do what we want. Women don't do what they want. They listen to daddy. So that's the difference. Like, you got to understand. Like, so when a woman says, oh, I do what I want, she's not doing what she wants. She's listening to another guy. She's just doing what she wants with you. And so that's what I had to realize. I always thought she was doing what she wants because she just wanted to live her life, be independent, and instead it was the totally opposite, bro. She was doing it because she had another nigga on the sideline. And it's amazing, bro. I like these topics, bro. Like, I'm about to start doing relationship classes for niggas and shit. And it's cool because, like I said, I'm talking to a few girls right now. Like, some of them want to start a family and start relationships, but some of them got kids. I ain't trying to just jump to conclusion and be the stepdaddy when I don't have to. I'd rather start my own family fresh. But I mean, if this one girl needs me and like I see she's genuine and she's really supportive for a nigga, I'll be the stepdaddy. I'll take care of him. Oh, good fuck. I'll take care of her and the kids as long as she's on point. But if she ain't on point, take care of your kids, baby. I'm gonna just keep doing me. And that's what I like now, me being older now and understanding that. Like, I used to always look like, damn, bro, I need to be over here. It's cool. I could go chill here. Nah, dude, I'm old now, bro. I'm considered almost an OG now. So it's like, now that I'm considered an OG, it's time I start sitting back and actually, chilling. That's why I said I already was chilling. That's why I told y'all, like, I feel like I'm old. Like, in the mental wise, I be feeling like I'm 60, 70 years old and I'm still young, bro. I feel old already. And I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I'm very wise, that's for sure. And it's just something I want to work on as an artist and give y'all better content and basically, be a better person in general, just not just in around people and building people up, because that's one thing I try to do coming from the ghetto and coming from where I come from. We had to build poverty up. If we didn't build poverty up, then what are we doing? We worse as the next person because we gonna let the motherfuckers sit in poverty instead of build it up. And nah, fuck all that, bro. I had to start thinking like that and changing my mindset and thinking bigger about the people. Like I said before, when I was with her, I only thought about us. So me and this girl starting a relationship, I'm sure a lot of guys done that where they just think about us. And then it was fucked up because once a girl breaks that us apart and now there's no more us, now I start thinking about all these other people, and instead of thinking about the one person that you cared about the most and the one person you were supposed to care about, or you thought you remember what I said, you thought you wanted, it's a want. Don't get a want confused with a need. Okay, so I thought this girl that I was chasing after for, I was doing it for months. I ain't gonna lie, I did it for a few months because she, like I said, she kept playing like, oh, why is he pulling up? Like, like trying to sidetrack you, like when you're calling her and then she ain't answering. And your girl answers you every time. So it's like the signs are already coming. And so, like I told y'all, it was like it was even more bad. Look at her on the bike. She ride a bike. I didn't even know she'd be riding a bike like that. Uh, and so then next thing you know, bro, we was on our way, and like I said, we're coming and everything's cool, bro. And I started to learn just with that, with her doing all that and everything, that females are gonna do what they want, when they want, whether you like it or not, and no matter what you say is gonna change that. And that mindset that they're in, they're not gonna think about the consequences. They're not gonna think about the long run until after the momentarily solution or whatever they're trying to get through. They're momentarily fixed. And so it's kind of crazy, bro, because once you notice that all females have that momentarily fixed, and if a female could overlook that and like, hey, I just don't want to just get fixed for the moment. I want this to be a last longing thing. It'll make the world 10 times better. Because that's why y'all say everybody's just jumping from this person to this person. It's not that they just jumping from this person to this person. It's called the relationships ain't lasting long because it's not genuine. It's not like, bro, that's why I said when I thought I had a genuine relationship, I'm trying to teach y'all something. I thought I had a genuine relationship, and the whole time it wasn't like she was lying or fake, but the love that she was showing me and giving me was not genuine on her part. She was not being supportive. You know what I mean? Yeah, she bought me some studio stuff, but when I went to shows, she didn't go to every show with me. She only went to one show with me, and I've invited her to plenty. When I used to go out to go take her places, she didn't want to go. She'd go hang out with her girls, go have a girls' night out. So that's why I'm trying to tell you. I had to figure out the hard way. I thought she was telling me the truth every time, and the whole time she was lying. So if I could teach you guys something, learn and grow. That's why all I do now is just travel, chill. I'm happy, people got kids and stuff, but shit, I can't really help her person out with their kid now, dude, because it ain't my kid. I don't want to help the next man's kid, and then I getting fucking complained about because I'm helping this person's kid. So that's why I had to learn. Like when she did that, yeah, she already somebody else's. At least before she had the kid, it was still like man, maybe we might come back together years down the road, or maybe in the future we could still be together, because I really meant it. I really loved her. But now, after she had the kid, it just shows you like she never cared in the first place. She was worried about having a kid with a whole new person when I thought we were gonna have a kid together for us. So the world is crazy, bro. It's a crazy world we live in, y'all. And I'm just happy that I'm able to sit back and just watch it, dude. Like I told y'all, Tony Montana, dude, I literally just stare out the window and fucking, I'm levels up, bro. We on a whole nother level just looking down at shit, bro. And it's nice, bro. It's nice, bro. It's nice because it shows me like I said, we capable of it. Not only are we capable, we're worth. We know our worth. Even though she didn't know our worth, she didn't believe in us. We know our worth. I believe in myself, and that's the thing. I think that's what everybody needs to do. You guys need to believe more in yourself. That's why I said invest in yourself, believe in yourself. I've been doing that since she left, literally, and I haven't stopped. I've been on a mission, y'all. Getting money every day, having it, fucking bad bitches, bro. And still don't want to even get them pregnant. Why? Because I thought I would still at least try to be truthful and respectful to the one that I thought was the realest. But instead, she was never respectful in the first place, so I should have never respected her. But at the end of the day, it's okay. You can still respect her just for a person. You ain't got to respect her as a relationship because obviously she didn't respect that. But I still respect her as a person and a human being for, like, at least, give me the opportunity to try to be her man. Give me an opportunity to try to make her happy. I gave it a shot. You know what I mean? That's why I told y'all everything's not gonna work out. You might try and win this event or might try to win something. You don't always win. You're not guaranteed to win every time. You're not guaranteed to keep the bitch every time. You're not guaranteed anything every time. So you gotta understand that. It ain't guaranteed anyways. That's why I was so like holding on to it so hard. Cause I thought like since it wasn't guaranteed, but she's acting like she's guaranteeing on being with me. I thought it was guaranteed. I'm like, damn, dude, I got a girl that really wants to see a future. I'm gonna do all I can to make her happy, bro. I'm gonna do all I can to make her like. And then, like I said, it wasn't my only relationship. But when you got a female that wants to live with you and build a family together, that's what made it different. It wasn't about just, hey, I've been in relationships plenty of times. But when you have a female that's talking to you about building a life and a future and goals, and you guys did set goals, and we're working on the music and shit, yeah, you thought that's the future that she wants to be a part, and you thought that you were doing right by, hey, I'm full, I'm all in. Like Nipsey said, you know? And that's why I love Nipsey Hussle, bro, seeing him in Lauren London. And that's what's crazy, bro. Lauren London been solid to Nipsey Hussle, bro. And one thing about my ex that makes me laugh about my ex, which is just shows you how stupid the bitch is, she always used to make me laugh. Like she was like, oh, new bitches, new cars, new. No, baby. Nunu is the one that was with Nipsey Hussle. Nunu is the one that was in T.I. in the video. Nunu is a nickname for a bad bitch. Like, this my Nunu. That's my Nunu. So when I was telling her, oh, I got Nunu, she's like, oh, he got a new bitch now. Well, damn, I guess I should have got a new bitch because she had a new nigga and got pregnant. Because shit, I didn't have nobody. I was still just fucking on my own shit. But she was like, oh, you got new bitches, new money, new cars. Nah, to be honest, I didn't do any of that. And so that's why I told y'all in the song. Remember in the song I said, you can ask your friends if I ever cheated. And they gonna tell you no. But I said if I ask around, I know you's a cheater. Like I ain't gotta ask. And that's the realest shit. Like you can ask if I was a cheater. I wasn't cheating. But I ain't gotta ask about you as a cheater. I know about 20 of my boys she done fucked. And that's why I was like, damn, bro, that just shows you the cold game. That's why I said they weren't really my boys, but it ain't their fault. I would never blame them. They piped her down and did what they were supposed to. They piped her down and did what they were supposed to. That ain't their fault. She was offering the coochie to them, man. That ain't their fault. You know what I mean? I would have hit it too if I fucking she bitch offering, dude. That ain't their fault. And so that's why I try to tell you what I'm supposed to go do. Fight all 20 of my boys because they fucked the bitch? Fuck nah. I'm not gonna fight nobody. I'm not fighting nobody over fucking y'all. That wasn't my bitch. Like I told you, she was an acquaintance. And then you see how mad she got? She's like, what you mean I'm an acquaintance? Well, yeah, bitch, you just fucked a bunch of my boys. I can name a bunch of them by names, bro. And you fucked them all, let alone they told me, because they got respect for their boy, which I ain't even mad. That's why I said I was never cock blocked. I wasn't trying to fight my boys. Nigga, you can still be fucking her now, because I ain't. You feel me? And I'm not trying to go back to it, bro. I was. I used to hit it. Not no more. I'll go hit something else. Bro, my phone hella died before I got off to my exit. Damn. Yeah, I'm finna get off the phone right now, too. I got other stuff to still handle, but I just like we talking about some real shit, bro. We speaking facts, bro. We speaking facts and like knowledge, you know. That's why I say it's not just common sense knowledge. This is knowledge that I'm teaching for the young generation, for the young people that look up to me, that trying to be like Red on the and staying focused. You know, I had to stay focused. If I didn't stay focused, I would have not got to where I'm at right now. Cause shit, dude, the way she was trying to have me was either suicide or go down the hill. If I would have really not caught on, you picture if I would have not known all of it was going on, my heart would have been crushed. I would have been crushed. Because I gave her my all. I loved this girl. From the moon to back. Just like how that girl wrote in that letter, you are my suns, you are my stars, you are my moon. That's what she was to me. So it hurt, bro. It didn't just hurt physically. It didn't hurt me emotionally. She didn't hurt me financially. No, I had hella money. I was still riding around with racks. But it hurt in here. It hurt that I was giving her my all and it wasn't in the same return. And so that's when I said, now I don't even want to give a bitch any. Shit, I won't even give you the all, baby. That's why I said, baby, you want to taste the slice, you got to get the whole pie. You can't just get a slice. Because that's what the last one did. I don't need no slice takers. You just want me to slide it in and get a quick slice. I mean, we could do that. You could call for one quick night stand if you just want a quick slice. I'll come pull up 1-800 pizza delivery and slice you up real quick. But why you ain't just tell me that? You playing with me and making think you want the whole pizza and the whole package and wanted me as a person. And like, yeah, that's why I said it taught me a lot, yo. So now we'll serve a bitch like DiGiorno. You want some dick, bitch? I'll just serve you some frozen dick for the moment. The good cooked pizzas is for the real one. But for right now, this bitch just get frozen DiGiorno. I'm sorry, y'all. I'll be talking about shit. I'm just saying, bro, like, I look back at everything now in life and it's crazy, bro, because this shows you how much I've grown. To be able to look at it and look how I've, like, prevailed through all the hate and the negativity, the fake love. And then look how I've grown as an artist and I'm still doing the music. I'm still creating stuff. Like, this shit is crazy, bro. And it's crazy because, like I told you, she was like, oh, you're never going to blow up. Bitch, that's how I know you wasn't supposed to be my lady. You saying I'm never going to blow up. Bitch, I already been blew up. I'm blown up to what I'm supposed to. I'm not supposed to be famous or however you think I was supposed to be. And that's what she was thinking, bro. She wanted a nigga to be famous. Oh, I got a superstar. My superstar is going to take care of me, whatever. When really you do got a superstar. I was your sun, your moon, and the stars. But it's not like I'm going to just do it all, baby. I'm going to do a lot. But shit, we ain't no straight fucking famous yet, baby. We popping though. We popping. We go outside, people say it's red. But we ain't fucking rich and famous yet, baby. It's still on the way. And so she didn't want to wait. And now we closer than ever to the rich and famous. And yeah, it sucks, bro. Like I said, I ain't gonna say I'm rich and famous now because I'm still getting money and everything, but I'm having a lot more money than I used to. So to me, that's more richer than what I used to be. And that's why I told y'all all progress. All progress. I ain't went negative once, dude. We went positive the whole time. The music going up, the subscribers going up, the Instagram still was going up. Even though I ain't even monetized on IG no more, I'm still going up on the IG and I ain't even been posting. Right now, I already done 20,000 views in the last 2 days on my IG and I ain't posted a goddamn fucking thing, dude. It's fucking crazy. And no promotion, real 20,000 views. So yeah, that's why people don't like me already, because I don't have to pay to promote myself or whatever. It's like, nah, I don't do all that. And so yeah, it's a big lesson for me, y'all. It's a big life lesson. I want y'all to understand as females play games, you know, you can't get mad at a bitch being a bitch, and just don't get your feelings hurt in the long run, you know. Don't put your all into a bitch when you already know 10 times out of 10, bro, they're not finna return that. And if one does return that, and they do, like, let's say you give her your all and she's giving you her all, then keep her, bro. Take care of her. Like I said, open the door for her. Treat her like a queen, bro. Treat her with respect, bro. Don't treat her like these bitches that we dog, bro, because these bitches are dogs, bro, and they deserve to get dogged, bitch. You's a dog bitch, bro. This bitch just went and fucking got bent over like a dog for the next nigga, bro. And just lined it up. Right after me, too. That's the cold part. Not even a month later, bro. Bitch was already on the next dick. Because look, she was pregnant 2 months afterwards. Because I called her, right? So I called her. I'm like, hey, yo. I'm like dealing with hella stuff, but I want to take you out to dinner. Like, let me take you to a nice dinner. Do something special. Something I ain't never did for her, bro. That's how you know. When a guy is willing to do that and he reaches out to you, like I was fed up with how I was. You know, I was fed up with how I was doing her. Because I felt like she was my all. And I'm like, bro, you can't be doing her like that. Like, I'm telling myself, like, you got to step it up a notch, bro. And so, like, that's when I was happy that I was ready to do that. And so when she said, nah, I can't make it. I can't go right now. She ain't never told me I can't. Never, bro. She ain't never say I can't. And so I'm like, what you mean I can't? Like, what you mean I can't, you know? And then she's just like, I can't. And now it makes sense. She can't because she was pregnant, bro. She was pregnant, dude. She was probably worried I would have hit her or hit the baby. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I would have been happy, bro. I would have kissed her stomach and said, I'm proud of you, even if it ain't my baby. Because I'm just that type of person. I'm respectful like that. Uh, One thing that was nice about me to learn from it is, hey, she wanted a kid and we talked about it and she really did it, bro. Just like, hey, I wanted to do the music shit and I'm really doing it. I go do shows, you know. I got this new show coming up with Andre Nicotina. So it's like, it's a lot of things, bro, that I want y'all to understand. Solutions, bro. There's solutions for them. And even though she broke my heart, she taught me. And that's what I had to take from it, the lessons. I'm not taking the heartbreak, but I'm taking the lessons from it. So with that being said, we're going to take from these lessons. We're going to love the females that love us. Like I said, if they ain't showing you love like you showing them, that's already a bad sign. And you going to know, bro. You going to know, bro. Now that I understand that, I see it. You know what I mean? That's why I said how that girl gave that note and did all that for that dude. They showing a different type of love. The females that love you for real, they show a different type of love than what my ex showed me, you know what I mean? So I know what to look for. I know the signs to look for and adapt, and I know what to be prepared for. So yeah. It's a lot, bro. It's a lot, bro. No complaints, bro. No complaints at all, man. Well, I'm finna get off of here, man. I need y'all to like, share, subscribe. We're gonna go get some more money. I got things to do. Deuces,